Hello everyone, this is PIDP 3260, Professional Practice Assignment 4 by Zach MacArthur. The evaluation strategy I chose was the Small Group Instructional Feedback, or SGIF. The SGIF method was originally designed in 1976 by D. Joseph Clark. The purpose of the SGIF method is to obtain formative feedback from students so the instructor can improve their course and his or her ability to facilitate learning. Some best practices for the SGIF can include: the instructor will seek out a trained facilitator to assist them in obtaining feedback from their students. This is usually just another instructor. The instructor and the facilitator will meet and agree upon what questions will be asked. Questions that can be asked about the course will be: what do you like about the course? What needs improvement? And what suggestions they have. Questions toward the instructor could be: what are the instructor's strengths? What are the instructor's areas of improvement? And again, the suggestions that they may have. A couple days before the SGIF, the instructor should let the class know that a facilitator will be coming in to obtain feedback. On the day of the SGIF, the instructor should introduce the facilitator and then leave the classroom. The facilitator can then break the students into smaller groups and ask them to consider and respond to the few questions that were previously agreed upon. After some time, they can reconvene and the facilitator can obtain the responses. The facilitator will then take all of the data and create an anonymous report with all of the comments and recommendations. As soon as possible, the instructor and the facilitator should meet again and discuss the results. The pros or the advantages of the SGIF can be: hopefully, the students can appreciate that their instructor cares about their learning. The students can be honest with their responses because of the anonymous nature of the report. And finally, the instructor can use this valuable input from the students and also rely on the expertise and experience of their trained facilitator to improve the course and their instruction. Some of the disadvantages of the SGIF can include: the anonymous comments from your students could contain some harsh criticism. If you're early on in your career, that can be a little hard to take. Depending on when you run this, the timing could be too late for the changes to be fully effective for the current class, but over time it will benefit future classes taking the same course. Then, the extent of the discussion between the instructor and the facilitator is dependent upon the relationship between the two parties. The best method is to go into it with an open mind and be as honest and truthful as possible. In conclusion, I really do believe that the SGIF is an amazing tool for an instructor to better understand how the students are receiving their information in their courses. Personally, I will continue to use feedback tools of this nature throughout my career to ensure that I'm always improving my instruction.